burped. Anyhow. Well, I saw John's message, but hey, better late than never, you know? Alright, see, this is streamed via the PlayStation 4, which means it's already named what I named it. Awesome. I want to make sure I spelled that right. Give this game proper, you know, credit. Alright, and we got Rhino back in the comments. Hello, Rhino. Yep, folks, sorry. Like I said, I was streaming Terraria earlier, and when I went on Discord to make a quick post onto Discord about my stream, I had noticed that I had a message from John, so just to quickly check to see what that was, he told me that his Disidia NT download worked, and that we could play it later, and I was like, what? So, here I am. I've started up, like I said, downloaded it, and now we're starting it. So, I'm going to make a quick post to Twitter and to Discord, as per my usual. We're going to wait for more people to get in, I hope. You know, it'll be a super huge hashtag. And again, I have to actually make sure I'm spelling Disidia properly. I don't know if it's 2 S's in Disidia or 1. That's the question I'm having. So yeah, it is 2 S's in Disidia. So I actually named this stream incorrectly, which I'll fix that in just a sec. So to give a bit of a backstory behind Final Fantasy Disidia, it was, I don't remember how it originally came out in Japan, but I know that in America it came out on the PSP, and then they had a remake of it called Final Fantasy Duodecim, which added a couple new characters, new maps, new story, etc. And then they came out with Final Fantasy Disidia NT. Now, the problem with that was that Disidia NT only came out in Japan on arcade machines, which was the big problem. That you couldn't fucking... There's no way to get it in America. But they also announced that they were going to bring it to the West Coast in English on console. So here we are with Final Fantasy Disidia NT. And I'm super fucking pumped. Because I choose the language of the voiced audio. You know what? I'm going to go with English, even though I know for a fact John is going to go with... Oh.
None can extinguish the light within us.
Yeah, that's fine. Start the game with the above settings. Yes. I am furiously erect right now. This game is, from what I've seen, beautiful. Oh man. So let's see, we've got the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1, Squall's Lionheart from Final Fantasy 8, Bartz's sword, I don't remember the name of it, the yellow one in the middle. I don't remember the name of his sword, but I know that was one of the other Final Fantasy games. I think it was 3 he was in, 3 or 4. The one where Exdeath was the primary villain, if I'm not mistaken. And then you've got the, I don't know the name of the weapon, but that's Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. And then you got Brotherhood from Final Fantasy 10. Okay. Oh! Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I thought that meant that it was saving, and I forgot that a lot of games do this where it'll say, this is the icon we make when it's auto-saving. So I was like, alright, I'll talk about Final Fantasy. I don't know why I said that with an inflection. I'll talk about Final Fantasy while I wait, and then I realized that when I read the text it goes, this is the icon for auto-saving. It's not actually saving. No, it is.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
Okay, Ichigo. Okay, I want to see if I could change any of the settings, but I can only change the basics. Sorry, folks. Yeah,
Disidia Final Fantasy.
okay, I want to see if the audio would change. It wouldn't. You can now pre-order on the PlayStation Store. Nice. When is the release date? This is gonna blue screen on people. Oh man, that music. Oh, that's another thing about Disidia is that they'll remix a lot of their Final Fantasy music. So for those wondering, Disidia Final Fantasy is $60, or there is a bundle. You know what? We'll go over that. I am totally gonna plug Final Fantasies. You know, fucking advertise for their shit. Because it's beautiful. It's coming out. Oh, it's coming out January 30th, 2018. That's quite a ways away. Oh, but if you pre-order and receive this bonus, the soundtrack. Oh my god. Oh, it's a digital version pre-order bonus. Digital mini soundtrack, which consists of 5 songs. And the arcade version of Disidia Final Fantasy. Nameless Warrior DLC, don't know what that is. But oh my god. Okay, so that's that. What does the bundle have in it? I'm curious. So again, sorry for the blue screen. I can't actually show you. But the season pass. Oh, so basically the digital deluxe day 1 edition comes with the pre-order bonuses previously mentioned of the mini soundtrack and the Nameless Warrior DLC. Digital premium edition content, Final Fantasy Dissidia NT, Nameless Warrior DLC, and the season pass. Okay, so if you buy it now, you get a season pass. Access. The season pass includes the following: access to 6 characters not in the base game, along with their default weapons and costumes, 2 color variations for each of those characters' default costumes, 2 additional weapons for the above characters. It is possible to obtain certain items from the season pass in the base game, but you will receive gil for any items that you already possess. For the season pass content details, release schedule, bloody fucking blah, a whole bunch of legal crap. But again, January 30th it comes out. Back to this wonderful music, where just let it play for a moment.
Final Fantasy.
It's gonna chime in with the fucking prelude. Oh, fucking beautiful. If I pooped money out the wazoo, then I'd get it. Oh yeah. This, I'm hoping that basically what it'll come down to is because it's coming out after Christmas. For Christmas, I'm probably going to get like PSN cards, and I'm definitely going to pre-order this, because this is just, oh, this makes me erect in several different fucking variations. And then Insane, Wretched, calm down, you're having an orgasm over a game. I do this all the time. It's what happens when you really are into a game. Just like there are other people who are like, oh, the new Harry Potter book's coming out, and then they'd have a freak out. So, you know, as a gamer, this is my freak out. But anyway, we're gonna start. We're gonna go into kicking some ass. You cannot currently participate in the closed beta as it is yet to start or already ended. No, fuck. So you can start it, but we can't play it until midnight tonight. Fuck.
Enix.
Oh.
Koei Tecmo Games. Team Ninja.
Oh. Oh god, and it's made by Team Ninja. That means Nick's gonna freak.
Disidia Final
Looks like
Fantasy.
we're going back to Disidia, or fucking Terraria, folks. Oh, I'm super sad now. Today it's just been all fucking sorts of wacky with the schedule. I wanna cry. I'm gonna restart it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no, cannot participate. Ah, see, I want to see if they had. I want to see if they had different voice actors for the beginning. They do. I don't know who this voice actor is, but they do have different voice actors for the start. That was something I wanted to test. Because they did this with all the others too, where they had every single voice actor for all the different characters actually start up with their own way of saying it. So I'm gonna keep saying start just because it keeps resetting it.
Enix.
I don't think they're gonna have too many audio lines. But the thing about that is that Disidia has its own side story where apparently there's two, there's, at least from what I remember of it,
Disidia
I haven't
Final
played it in
Fantasy.
forever, but basically, think of, I'm trying to think of how best to explain it, where in Final Fantasy there's always a good and evil. There's always someone trying to destroy the world, and then you playing the character or team of people who are set to save the world. This is the balance between light and darkness between all worlds in Final Fantasy. And then, for anyone who is interested in the backstory and the lore into it, there's a character called Gilgamesh, who can actually travel between the different universes of Final Fantasy, as there are some things that always remain consistent in Final Fantasy. And those I'll get to in a sec, but Gilgamesh can travel between the universes of Final Fantasy. So here you have what I'm only assuming is the dark and the light version for the people trying for the forces that control all life in all of the universes. Like these are basically gods, and then because they're fighting, they will summon champions from their light and dark universes to fight for them.
Team Ninja.
So when the darkness rises to try to destroy the world, the light rises to defend it. And then basically they're equally matched, so they bring in their champions to fight each other. Another thing about that is typically there's a good and an evil storyline where you can actually play, where you could play different things, where you could play the good and evil story. So you could play through and do all of the Warrior of Light, who you already saw at the fucking options menu here. And then there's Garland, who is the final boss of Final Fantasy 1. Who again tries to destroy the world. So there's a lot of, it's basically light and dark constantly battling to balance each other out, except this is a fighting game in which you could play anyone against anyone. So you could have Titus from Final Fantasy X fight Squall from Final Fantasy VIII, or Cloud from 7, or so on and so forth. I don't know what the roster of this game is going to look like. I don't know what characters they're going to have. What's going on in these comments? Final Fantasy XIV emphasizes this a lot. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is basically all about the balance between. That's a new voice actor. I'm gonna say that's Sean Toto from Final Fantasy XI. I'm gonna blame it on Wretched's voice. I'm okay with that, Insane. But as I was saying before, that they have the light and dark constantly battling each other, and Final Fantasy XIV, actually, that's a good idea. Hunchy, bringing that up, thank you, because basically Final Fantasy XIV's whole thing, because it's an MMO, it can't technically end with air quotes. Like it's an MMO. It constantly needs you to keep playing. It needs you to keep going back. It needs you to keep fighting. It needs you to keep doing everything. So what it does is it throws up a scenario like, you know, okay, again, just like all the other Final Fantasies, great evil rises up, and then you, as the hero, rise up against it. And then when you beat it, and you're like, oh, whew, we saved the world. Then they're like, oh, guess what? Another expansion, another evil rises up, now you have to rise up against it and defeat it. And so it just keeps, it's an infinite loop that never ends, but at the same time, it's a basic motivation as simple as save the princess. Again, that sounds like the voice actor for Sean Toto of Final Fantasy XI, who is a Lalafell. What the fuck, when did cats start voicing things?
Disidia Final Fantasy.
True that. Damn man, I wish I could play! I'm so sad. Okay, so, turns out we're gonna go back to fucking Terraria. Sorry to waste everyone's time. John said he could download it. I assumed if you can download it, you could play it. That was completely my fault. I should have actually started it and made sure. Let's see, in 14, it doesn't seem to matter whether light or dark wins. If one gets too overbearing, the world is swallowed nonetheless. Even if it's light, that's winning. Well, see, that's the other thing. That's why a lot of the people on the light side have to die as well as the dark, is again because there needs to be an equilibrium between the light and the dark. Wow, my viewer count, though, is jumping up. Probably people waiting for gameplay, which, unfortunately, you can't actually access. Like, if I actually hit start, it'll do this. Connect the network. Oh, by the way, it says you cannot currently participate in the Disidia Final Fantasy NT closed beta test as it has yet to start or already ended. And it is going from the 25th to the
Enix.
Oh, hey, another voice actor.
Koei Tecmo Games.
That
Team
is
Ninja.
Onion Knight Final Fantasy 3. Which leads me to say that Bart's is Final Fantasy 4. Who is Final Fantasy 2 though? You know what?
Final Fantasy.
I'm just gonna look up the roster because I am so pumped about this game. I will literally sit here and talk about this game while this plays because it's beautiful. And I think I hit that key. Yeah, I did fuck up the type. Characters, what do we got? Alright, we got the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1, Garland from Final Fantasy 1. Those are the good and evil. You got Firion from Final Fantasy 2 and the Emperor from Final Fantasy 2. Oh, I remember fucking Firion. Alright. He was the fucking, the weapon master dude, because if I'm not mistaken, Final Fantasy 2 was the first game to add the class changing element to it, where you could be a warrior, a thief, a monk, a white mage, black mage, the whole nine.
Square Enix.
Which that's another thing, actually. If I remember correctly, there's multiple gods in the Final Fantasy universes that I mentioned that can go between them all, and one of there's the primals, I think, are part of it too, where basically it's an energy that can travel between the different universes. The primals are always the same: Ifrit, Shiva, fucking all Rama, all of them, and as a result, they also bring with them their chosen disciples and a lot of their creatures. So that's why, like, bombs, flans, chocobos, a lot of things in Final Fantasy are the same because the gods, or the primals, or whatever you want to call them, that preside there also have control of the other universes. So some of it changes, some of it's different. Let's see. Guys, I have good news. Oh man, what is that insane? Also, we have Alex Knight saying what's happening, so hello. I have a whole new pack of popsicles. Alright, who else do we have in this game? Yeah, Onion Knight, Final Fantasy 3. Oh, Cecil is Final Fantasy 4, Bart's is Final Fantasy 5. I am sorry. Oh, they're bringing Cecil
Square
and
Enix.
Kane from Final Fantasy 4?
Koei Tecmo Games.
Interesting.
Team Ninja.
That's another voice actor. Let's see if I can guess it.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
I want to say Zidane from 9. Then we have Terra and Kefka from 6. Cloud and Sephiroth from 7. Wait, oh, they are having Cloud of Darkness back. Currently unreleased, possibly September 2017. Oh, interesting. Bart's, X-Death, Terra, Kefka, Cloud, Sephiroth, Squall, Ultimechia. I don't know if it's Ultimechia or Ultimechia. I don't know how that's pronounced. Sad Panda, popsicles. You know what that means? Sadness. What? Ultimechia always looked like a cool boss, but I think in combat she was never all that good. And then yeah, see, there's Final Fantasy X, there's Titus Inject. Then in 11, there's Sean Toto. Then 12, they bring in Vaughn. 13 is Lightning. 14, they have Ishtola.
Koei Tecmo Games.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Team
whoa.
Ninja.
Whoa. Whoa.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
Whoa. I'm sitting here looking at the characters in this game, and apparently Ramza Beolf is coming into Disidia. And I am beyond furiously erect, because I fucking love Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics for me is that one game that everyone really likes, that they beat like a dozen times. I would just run through and beat Final Fantasy Tactics over and over and over and over and over again. Let's see. Zero Dragoon Ultimecia. Really? Ninja is one of my favorite jobs in 14. Yeah, Ninja's pretty cool. My top is Mechanist. Mechanist is awesome. I just don't have a subscription, unfortunately, to pay, and it's like, it'd be cool to use it because, again, shout out to Elizabeth Kincaid for giving the donation. I was thought about it, but I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. I feel like that'd be messed up to use their donation on, I don't know, I guess something that I'm not too interested in. Like, if someone donated $60, you bet I'd pre-order this right fucking now. Although I'd probably go for the $90 version for the season pass, just because I damn sure want the season pass. Let's see. Everything's spoiled. I know what happens in Naruto. See, that is one of the downsides to having a show based off of a game, based off of, you know, and then movies and all that jazz, is that you're like, oh, hey, you get to play through this fight. I already know who wins. Whoop-de-doo. I ran out of time to play on it. I is a sad panda. Yeah, Hunty, me too. My subscription died. Anyway, I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing. I'm just like picking my friggin' nails. So I'm gonna end this game, unfortunately. And then, let's see, I know who Naruto is. I was wondering about this Final Fantasy Tactics character. Ramza Beowulf. Although technically you could name your character whatever you want because it was all text-based. It originally came out on the PlayStation 1.
Square Enix. Koei Tecmo Games.
One
Team
moment.
Ninja.
When did the original Final Fantasy Tactics release? I don't recall. I know I still have it on disc. I literally have it in my hand right now for the PlayStation 1. It is the only PlayStation 1 game I still possess. That is how much I love this game. And it came out in 1997. God damn it, get back in that bookcase. Damn it, Final Fantasy. Don't you scorn me after I just complimented you. Okay. Yeah, Insane has a weird thing about being called cute, which honestly just makes it cuter. But Final Fantasy Tactics. Then there's also Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions, which is basically just a higher graphics re-release with, like, I think a couple new maps. Oh yeah, I remember they added a Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, which was hilarious.
Square Enix. Koei Tecmo Games.
I would be super pumped if Horsefont. I am gonna tell you, Hunty, I don't know who that is.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
Holy, I'm up to 14 people watching. Now 15 people. I'm sorry, there's no gameplay. Like, I hit start, it tells me to fuck off. I will literally sit here until it lets me log in. Also, that is Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, hands down. He's from 14. Well, I don't know who he is by name.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
Still waiting for Tifa. She might be one of the DLC. Tifa was actually in Final Fantasy Disidia Duodecim. She wasn't in the original Final Fantasy Disidia, but they added her into Duodecim. And she was a pretty fun character to play, so they might bring her into NT as well. Panazzo Aznar says 4 horas, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's Spanish for hours. Well, it says it was available, like I said, it says the servers were going up at 9 p.m. Pacific time, which is the other end of America, and that is 3 hours ahead of me. So 9 p.m. their time is 12 a.m. my time, which means I'm not actually going to be able to play this until midnight,
Square Enix.
which really infuriates me.
Team Ninja. Disidia Final Fantasy.
He hits on your character like crazy if you're playing spoken Japanese on it. Hunty, if I'm not mistaken, the only character I know of that hits on your character if you're playing a female is Ultros. Oh, why are you gonna leave my stream, Insane? You're saying Naruto's better than me? Let's see how it is. I wish it would just play this song to completion. I really hate that it only plays it for about 2 minutes and then it reboots itself. Horse chiffon hits on you regardless of gender. Alright, you know what? I'm curious. We're just going through Final Fantasy nostalgia right now, at least I am.
Square Enix. Koei Tecmo Games. Team Ninja.
Oh, Horse chiffon Greystone. Who the fuck was he? He looks familiar.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
It's a non-playable character. It is a noble of House Four Temps of Ishgard, presides on Camp Dragonhead. And he only appears in 14. Oh, that dude! I was about to say a spoiler, but I stopped myself. As I keep listening to the music, I start figuring out how to play it.
Square Enix. Koei Tecmo Games.
Honestly, the Final Fantasy music
Team
is
Ninja.
beautiful. That's why I was like, oh man, if you pre-order, you get the soundtrack. And then you know, you always got to read the description on that shit, and it says you get
Final
5
Fantasy.
songs. And it's like, you slut. May or may not have taken out my violin to practice it. I didn't know you had a violin, Insane. Huh. Seti Burst says, hello from Japan. Well, hello there, Seti. I don't know how that's pronounced in English, sorry. It's S-E-T-Y, so... Seti. I don't know how that'd be pronounced properly. And honestly, if it were in Japanese characters, I wouldn't be able to read it at all. Oh man, we got Kagaichi. Hey Junior. The game's not actually playable. It keeps says it
Enix.
keeps telling me it's gonna connect to the network and then fucks
Games.
off. Someone else posted
Team Ninja.
in what I assume is Japanese, and I don't know what that means. Please post English or
Disidia Final Fantasy.
I won't be able to understand it, sorry. Now we're up to 20 viewers. This is more than I've ever had before, and it's literally a game I literally can't play. But I have absolutely no problem with sitting here, listening to this music, talking about Final Fantasy, and just every now and then hitting X to make sure to see if the game works. And I will play this at 9 p.m., you're damn straight. And for anyone watching this on YouTube, because this is going to end up being recorded and fucking posted, you're probably going to skip through the feed of this video and just skip to actual gameplay, in which case, I am sorry that there's like an hour of fucking nothing.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
That was fucking Terra right there. I see Japanese and or Chinese. Those appear to be Japanese characters, not Chinese. I don't quite know how to explain how I know that. It's just kind of an educated guess. Please have fun. Disidia NT, this game is so fun. Yeah. It's not actually out in America yet. It's in beta right now, so it's not fully released. And even then, the closed beta is not actually available to play yet, so I am very upset.
Koei Tecmo Games.
But I absolutely loved the
Team
first two
Ninja.
Disidia games, so I am hoping that this one is also going to be amazing.
Disidia
Don't ask
Final
why I'm
Fantasy.
using caps. Insane, why are you using caps? Now we're up to 25 people watching. Awesome. Again, this is like the most people I've ever seen. 26. Welcome. Gonna get me some dinner, BRB. Alright, Hunty, you're not gonna miss anything. Just music and talking. Wretched, you always know how to trigger me. I didn't know you were an assault rifle with which to be triggered. I figured you were an adorable kitten that needs to be pet. You cannot currently participate in the Disidia
Enix.
test.
Koei
Insane is a
Tecmo
cute
Games.
fox. Isn't she, Hunty? Isn't she?
Team Ninja.
Someone else posted in not English, I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce any of that.
Disidia Final
Um,
Fantasy.
Your name is Uchicha Sayaka. And what they posted isn't even in English. The gameplay is about the same as the other Disidia games, except you have 3-man teams. It reminds me of another Square game called Gunslinger Stratos. Never played it. Sounds interesting. Even Alex is saying how cute. And now we're up to 27 people. This is the most people I've ever had. Oh my god, this is awesome. I want to be able to hit play, but fucking doesn't work yet. Yuki Cronwell says QAQAMG Disidia. I don't know what that means. We're stuck in a menu screen, Yuki. Yeah, unfortunately.
Enix.
Carl Noriko
Koei
says hi. So
Tecmo
hello,
Games.
Carl.
Team Ninja.
Carl, that kills people. Oh, I am totally in the wrong on that one.
Disidia
I did not know
Fantasy.
that. Where are his hands? What? His hands, Carl. Well, I cooked them up and I ate them. Carl. Oh God! Kudos to anyone that knows what that's from. But again, hi, Carl. Let's see. We got people saying hi to Carl. When can you play? Probably. See, the thing is, because of time zones, it says that the beta will become available at 9 p.m. Pacific, which will be in 45 minutes. The problem with that is the beta also said it wasn't even available for download until 9 p.m. Pacific. So I thought maybe if I could download it early that I could then play it early, but it turns out that's not true.
Square Enix. Koei
Oh.
Tecmo Games.
Let's see, lost my candy. Oh, sorry to hear that,
Ninja.
Insane. Carl Noriko, how much is Disidia NT? You can pre-order it for $59.99,
Disidia Final Fantasy.
or if there is a digital deluxe day one edition, which comes with the game, some DLC with like characters and equipment for them, and then also comes with a mini soundtrack of 5 tracks, and also comes with the season pass. We have 4 hours till play. I'm gonna give it 1. If we don't have any gameplay by fucking 9 o'clock, like if I can't actually initiate that at 5, then I'm gonna go back to Terraria and play that. And then unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to, I'm not gonna stream Disidia at midnight as much as I'd like to. I'm probably just gonna go to sleep because I'm tired. Or I'll be tired, I should say, in, 4 hours.
Square Enix.
Yeah, see, beta starts at 9 p.m. Pacific time, so yeah.
Team Ninja.
But the email I got, and I'll pull it back up to confirm this, says that you have the closed beta code here, right? And then it says the closed beta will be available to download between August 25th at 9 p.m. Pacific, which it has not happened yet. It's only 5:16 on the East Coast. Or on the West Coast, I mean. So it's only 8 p.m. there. And then Friday, September 1st is when the beta ends. The closed beta will be available to play from the 25th at 9 p.m. to September 3rd. But like I said, the things about it was that, you know, I'm not even supposed to be able to download this yet I already have it fully downloaded. And so I was like, well, if I can download it early, maybe I can play it early. And so that's why I started this stream. So again, I'm sorry to people expecting gameplay, but I can't play it yet. Beta starts at 9 p.m. Pacific. It starts in 3 hours, 45 minutes. I'm really hoping that I can play it at 9, but unfortunately I doubt it. Let's see, I live in France. The time is 2:15 a.m. here. Beta starts at 6 a.m. That's 4 hours. So, yeah, actually, that's about the same time. Yeah. Guys, stop talking about games for a minute. Can we talk about an even better topic? Blowjobs? Blowjobs and Jack Daniels? Oh shit. I totally didn't realize this link existed. I'm gonna click on that.
Square Enix. Koei Tecmo Games. Team
We do
Ninja.
not permit our copyrighted material to be used to make money and or to gain any financial benefits. This means you may not sell our game content as if it were your own. You may not use it to help sell. Oh. That's same as always. I can't technically sell. That's why I need to be talking during a stream. I can't just have gameplay without me talking in any manner. Otherwise, it's just me showing gameplay and making money, in which I'm making money off of their creation. So that's why I like to add the Let's Play experience of me talking and playing the game, and then you guys joining in to talk. Blowjobs, Wretched. How did you know that's what I wanted to talk about? I didn't. I just guessed. Because who doesn't love blowjobs? I did the open beta sign up way before today, so I guess I just gotta wait to see if my email. I really hope so. Junior, I would recommend you check your email on that one. I searched the word Square because I got it from Square Enix. So if you just look at the word Square, you might be able to find an old email. What happened to Chaos and Cosmos? I don't know. The new characters are named something completely different. Control Shift T.
Square Enix.
Oh man, Titus.
Koei Tecmo Games.
That is 100%
Team
Titus.
Ninja. Disidia Final Fantasy.
Who will use when you play? Whoever the hell is available, and I plan on playing them all. I'm not the type of person to play one character and then never play the others. I will play everyone. I used to do that a lot in, in fucking Smash Brothers as well, to the point that I would just click random. Didn't care who I played, I was just having fun with it. Kill it with fire. Kill what with fire? Somehow I had the feeling that Insane was a lady. Let's see, what character are you planning to use? Again, all of them. Damn it, we're gonna sit here for another 40 minutes doing nothing. Alright, folks, well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump over to Terraria, which is what I was originally gonna stream. And then At midnight, I'm going to end my Terraria stream, and I'm going to jump over into this, and we're going to play until I get tired.
Team Ninja.
I don't know how long that'll be, but for those wondering, in approximately 4 hours or so, I will be streaming Disidia again.
Final
So if you'd
Fantasy.
like to come back and join, I will be playing then. That being said, I will try at 9 p.m. In fact, I'm planning on trying pretty much every hour to see if I can get it to work. But again, I think sitting here doing absolutely nothing is just... I mean, talking with you guys is fun, so I'm hoping I can jump over to Terraria and then I can talk with you guys and play Terraria. But I will be streaming this as soon as it actually lets me connect to the servers. But it still just says that the closed beta test has yet to start.
Enix. Koei Tecmo Games.
Again, I want to say
Team
that's the
Ninja.
Onion Knight. And the way he says Team Ninja just makes me want to go, Team Ninja! Believe it! Because it's just, it fits so
Disidia
perfectly.
Final Fantasy.
Okay, so like I said, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to start up another Terraria, and then we're going to play some more Terraria. Then, like I said, after midnight, we're going to jump back here. So feel free to like, subscribe, and, well, share if you want. And like I said, we will be jumping back into Disidia very, very soon. I hope. I pray. I will play this game. Pick Cloud, please. Well, like I said, I plan on playing everyone, so we will see what Cloud is like. Not to mention, it's a closed beta test, so I imagine you're only going to be able to, like, play 1 or 2 characters. And what do we got in the comment? Insane. If you end this. If I end this, what?
Square Enix. Koei Tecmo Games. Team Ninja.
Oh. Pardon me. Ugh.
Disidia
If you
Final
end this,
Fantasy.
I'm gonna watch Naruto. Well, I'm very sorry, Insane, but I'm gonna have to wait on that one. John's in the comments. John, you can't play it yet. Don't even try. Don't start up your stream.
NX.
So yeah,
Tecmo
I'm gonna
Games.
close this down and start up Terraria.
Team Ninja.
That'll be up in 60 seconds tops. In fact, while we're here, I'm gonna start up Terraria right now.
Disidia Final Fantasy.
Go back to my library, go back to Terraria, get that up and running. Most recent trophy, defeat the Queen Bee. Fuck yeah. God, that took forever. Doesn't work until 12 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, see, that was the problem, John, is that it says you're not even able, we're not even supposed to be able to download this until 9 p.m. But it's 8:30 and I already have it fully downloaded, so that's why I'm like, maybe I can actually start playing it at 9 p.m. I don't know, maybe, but I don't think so. We're gonna give it a try, though. Like I said, I'm gonna jump over to Terraria, and then at 9, I am going to turn on my PS4 and see if I can play. If I can, then we'll jump stream again. If I can't, we'll stay on Terraria. And then at midnight, we'll jump stream from Terraria to Disidia, and I will be playing Disidia for at least an hour or 2. So again, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to end this stream
Square Enix.
and jump over to Terraria, which is going to just be another video, so unfortunately you'll have to open another tab. But, hope to see you there.